Welcome back. It's good to have you. We're doing a pretty short mini motorway stream today because I wanted to stream. I wanted to stream an hour ago, but there have been water issues in my apartment, if you could believe it. And so my roommate's room apparently has been having some trouble. So that sucks. Alright, can I get some... My audio's been fucked for a little bit. This is too loud. It's too loud for you, it's not loud enough for me. Weird. Doing good, had a wonderful dinner last night. That's pretty swag. But yeah, I am playing mini motorways again today. Weird. 2 days in a row of mini motorways? Ew, gross. The thing is, right, I can only stream for like 2 hours. And I was really thinking about it. I was like, well, I need to do this anyways. You know what I mean? I'm not going to get to 100% by just not playing the game. So fuck it. You know, and I needed to do something good today before I go and fucking sell my life for a couple hours. Which would suck ass. At 7 p.m., there's a volleyball game, and I need to go as part of my club. Which is lame and cringe, and also stupid and dumb. Alright, it's not working. Come on. There we go. The issue I'm having right now is that my audio's fucked. Feels a little loud. There we go. And so I can't hear things the same way you guys are. Which is a little bit of a bummer, because traditionally that's how I make sure that the audio is okay. But yeah, right now, the current plan is to do 2,000. I played a little off stream yesterday and then I went to go hang out with a friend, so I didn't end up finishing anything, but that's fine. We're big chillin'. But no, I'm being productive. I was productive today. I have a bunch of shit going on, which sucks. Which sucks ass. Not today, but in general. I don't have a bunch of shit going on today, I just have a bunch of shit going on. I put up some of the posters that I got during MomoCon in Tampa, and MetroCon in Tampa. I went to 2 different conventions and I've only now just gotten up to the posters, which, you know what? That's good time. For me, that's great time. Alright, that's being productive. And then I wanted to stream starting an hour ago, but because of the water issues in my apartment, apparently my roommate's room is like wet and they needed to go clean everything out, which was loud as fuck. So incredibly loud. Insanely loud. So that wasn't really an option. Yeah, that wasn't really an option to stream then. Which is a bummer, but it is what it is. Not feeling too great. Which is why I'm talking in a softer tone and I'm louder. I should probably turn down the gain, to be honest. There we go. That might be better. Just keep the mic closer to me. But yeah, no. Shit's been going on, and by that I mean nothing. I hung out with my friend yesterday. Oh wait, yesterday was Thursday. I'm a little sick. I'm still sick. I'm still incapacitated, you could say, which is unfortunate, because ideally I wish I wouldn't be. What's up, Kenta? I'm excited to play Stardew Valley tomorrow. I don't have plans on streaming it. Every time I ever make plans with you guys, it's like, we're gonna, Moobody's gonna stream it, and it's like, I don't know, I wasn't really planning on it, but I guess I can. I never really plan on it, but like, I don't have a problem with doing it, I just wasn't thinking about it, you know what I mean? But no, welcome back to the stream, Kenta, it's good to have you. Oh man. But no, right now, the goal is to get 2,000 on all of them, so we're a little far away. You don't like streaming with us? That's not what I said, it's the opposite of what I said, I just don't think about it. I never think about streaming with friends, it's just not something I do, because normally it's like a me thing, you know? I was watching... That's not true. I was scrolling on Twitter the other day, and I saw that Dan and Phil were making a podcast. And I'm gonna be honest, if you like Dan and Phil talking, you really fucking need a podcast. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm sure it's gonna be cool and awesome, but like, aren't there like hundreds and thousands of videos of that? Like, obviously everyone will listen to a podcast that's just me, because I'm awesome and cool, but like, why would I even make one? I stream. You know what I mean? Streamers be making podcasts as if they don't talk about exactly what they want to talk about every single time they hop on camera. Like, okay, I guess. I'd rather listen to the H3 podcast. Well, that's the thing. I think they'll stream the podcast too. And so this, you'd rather listen to H3 podcast than mine? That's hurtful. I think I'm cooler than Ethan Klein. All right, Ethan Klein is cringe, and I'm swag. So think about that one. Think about that one. I guess let's just do this right here. I don't love how this is set up, but I don't really have any other options, so fuck it, we ball. But no, like I wouldn't make a podcast because I stream. You know, anyone with like 100 million videos, like what are you making a podcast for? He's right, I am right, thank you. Man, alright, how do I get past this? How do I get past this? Because however this is going on, it's not working out. Movie night when? I don't know. I'm busy. I'm really busy, which is odd for me. Normally I'm not, but no, I'm very busy. To the degree where it's like it's not even a meme or a joke or anything. All right, this sucks. How do I stop whatever this is? They're still doing shit outside. You've got to be kidding me. I thought they left. It's been hours. It's been hours, and they're still doing shit. I don't want to be mean, but like, bro, I could barely hear it. Don't worry. I hope they disappear soon. Not them as people, but the work they're doing. I hope it goes away. All right. Is that real that you really can barely hear it? Because if so, that's goated. If not, and you're just fucking with me and it's super loud, I'm gonna be so sad. I'll cry. All right. Let's put this here. Bunch of stoplights. That'll never do anything wrong. It's not super loud. That's good. That's good. If I turn down the gain, you guys would probably be able to not hear it, but then you guys probably wouldn't be able to hear me. So, you know, problems on top of problems, I suppose. Ideally, they should be gone. It's been a while. I can't hear it either. That's great, Jax. I appreciate that. Man, it's a bird. Woman, it's a plane. Dr. Bees, it's a plane. It's a plane carrying Dr. Bees. I'm gonna be honest, Tony, dude. I don't think I get that reference. You know? I don't think I quite understand that one. But, you know, good for you. I'm glad Dr. Bees is doing okay. Oh, speaking of it's a bird, it's a plane. Yesterday, I watched Superman Red Son. And if you don't know Superman Red Son, it's apparently a pretty good, it's a really big movie that Superman fans, comic fans really like. This movie's ass, bro. I'll say it. This movie sucks. This movie is so bad. I got mad that I even spent the time to watch it. You know what I mean? Like, I watched this movie last night, and I stayed up to finish it. It's like an hour 30, maybe a little under 2 hours. This movie was not fucking worth it. This movie was so bad. It's a movie about Superman being communist. And you're like, okay, that seems interesting. Somehow it's not. Somehow it is not. It is insulting to watch this movie. It's just not very good. That's it. That's all I have to say about it. I said a lot more last night, but that's because I was tired. I would have rather slept than watched that fucking movie. You know, that's crazy. It's a movie. It should be more interesting than going to sleep. But it is what it is, I suppose. Fuck you, Superman. But yeah, no, I'm excited to play Stardew Valley. I got a bunch of shit going on. I mentioned this and then I didn't elaborate on it. I have volleyball today. I'm playing Stardew Valley with you guys tomorrow. On Monday, I have a job interview for an internship. And if I get the internship, that's good, but I don't want it because it's a spring internship. And if I take the spring internship, then I postpone a year of my schooling. However, there's a chance that the internship goes so well that they take me during the summer, which is great because I have a friend who is also doing the same place for a summer internship 2026. So if Monday goes really well, then I'll have a really good thing to do this summer and it'll be great. But if it doesn't go that well, then I'm back to the whole finding a job and being miserable thing, which sucks. Not a big fan. So a little bit of high stakes. Okay, Lex Luthor. I'm just saying. Lex Luthor in the movie, also bad. He's so boring. Everyone's so boring in that fucking movie. It's genuinely insulting. Thank you very much, Kendo, for riding the train with the comic pic. But no, I watched an intramural football game yesterday with my friend. Initially, I was invited out to eat food at a place called Dumpling Master. Apparently, it's a new Asian place in Athens. I'll pull it up because what the fuck are you gonna do? Find me at Dumpling Master? Maybe. Oh, I like the train one. And then I went to a soccer game. It was really just a way to hang out, I guess. It was cold. Where are you, Dumpling Master? Let me find you so that it doesn't dox me. There it is. There's Dumpling Master. And so that's UGA. It goes all the way up to here, and then there's downtown Athens, and this is Dumpling Master. It was okay. I think 4.6 out of 10 is a little high, but I had the wonton soup, so maybe it wasn't that good. Would it fucking kill them? Goddamn. Finish your job, bro. It's been hours. But no. I had the pork wonton soup. It was just okay. It was just okay. That's it. Sorry, Dumpling Master. More like Dumpling Amateur. Ooh, got him. Yeah, I'm sure they'll be crying once they hear what I've said about him. Owned. Owned. It was just okay. I'm gonna go to UGA and just randomly so you're Muubody, huh? You could. It'd be funny. There's this TikToker that makes videos at UGA. It's weird. I don't like it. But no, you could do that. You might stumble across me. I have classes on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and I have an 8 a.m. So I gotta go to sleep early on Monday and Wednesdays, and that's all I'll tell you. So all you gotta do is every Tuesday, Thursday, or just one Tuesday or Thursday, go into any class, go into all the 8 a.m. classes, and I'll be in one of them. I'll be in one. You just gotta find me. Although I'm not gonna tell you what I'm in. I'm not gonna tell you if you find me either. So, did ever a movie? Hold up. I gotta lock in to read this. I gotta lock in. This isn't a game. This is serious business. Did ever want a movie about toys that come to life and do military hardware in them, made by the guy who made Gremlins? I've never heard of that movie. By the guy who did Gremlins? Gremlins director. That sounds interesting, but it also sounds like a Toy Story ripoff. A little bit. Alright, Gremlins, 1984. 1984? George Orwell. You know, I used to think 1984 was written in 1984. I don't know when it was written. I know it's old as fuck, though. That movie sucks. Alright, what do you got here? God, when did Gremlins come out? 1984! This movie's old as fuck. You serious? Small Soldiers? Is that what this is? I just saw it. This one? I assume it's this one. I don't know what else it would be. Big movie. What the fuck? What is this?
Created by science, one is programmed to hide.
Monsters shouldn't be hiding. You should be out fighting commandos.
The Gorgonites are peaceful. We mean no harm.
The other destined to fight.
Commandos, attack!
Major Chip Hazard wants.
No, I've literally never fucking heard of this. Seems interesting, that's for sure. Oh, the last movie recommendation I got was for Superman Red Sun, and I had a big problem with that one. Holy shit, what the fuck? What happened to my group chat? So here's the problem. Normally when I stream, I go on Do Not Disturb so I don't get notifications because I'm busy. But the problem is that I need to be aware of anything that's going on because I have a bunch of shit I have to do. I also have an exam on Wednesday. That's not that big of a deal though. Let's see. Did this girl just drop what I think she is? What I think she dropped? I would love to be there, but I have to come home early for the weekend due to the death in my family earlier this week. Damn. Damn, okay. That's a bummer. Uh-oh, it crashed. I don't listen. I don't want to be. I feel for her as someone who also had a death in the family recently. I get it. I don't know if you, as like a non-club member, need to give a shit, or like as a club member, you need to give a shit. You know, like I gotta go because of the club, and if I don't go, the president's gonna yell at me, and if I do go, she's not gonna talk to me at all. So it's very much a no reward situation. Not only that, but apparently an NCAA basketball game, their volleyball game, the length of it is between 90 minutes and 2 hours. That's so much time. I don't give two fucks about the volleyball game. I don't care at all in any capacity whatsoever. I can't believe I gotta sit on my ass for 90 minutes to an hour. I can only do so much. I do so much for this club. And I don't get rewarded for it at all, but I am gonna put on my resume. And I'm not gonna add her as a fucking reference. I'll get the social media guy to do it. He's chill. Also, I know him. What if I do this? Would this be too much? This be too far? What's up, Mr. Sketchy? Welcome back to the stream. It's a pleasure to have you, as always. Hold on, let me build my fucking suburban neighborhood here. It aired on Cartoon Network. I was never a Cartoon Network guy. I was a Netflix kid. I just watched everything on Netflix, and people would be like, "Oh my God, have you seen Ben 10?" I'll be like, "Nope." For some reason, I keep getting recommended How to Sound Like a Woman, specifically for trans people. Are you trans? Are you talking to? Hold up, let me pull up your account. Doesn't look like it. Well, I say doesn't look like it because I don't see a she, her. I don't know, that's weird. No. Well, I'm sure a bunch of people on the internet would take the very easy joke and go, I think it's predicting something. But personally, yeah, that's a little weird. That's odd. It's strange. Peculiar. Hold on, I need to be funny. Maybe are you really into Fallout New Vegas? Yeah, there we go. Another zinger. Another zinger from the Laugh Gang. I've done it again. Who could have seen that coming? Maybe it is a sign. It could be, or it could not be. I don't know. I've never gotten anything like that. But then again, I've never been particularly interested in raising my voice. I do it naturally when I speak a lot. I raise my voice, and when I'm sick, it lowers itself because I don't speak that much. I don't know. I don't love my voice. I feel like it could be a little bit more consistent, but at no point have I ever been like, I gotta change this voice. I gotta do it. This can't continue. I've never cared like that. I don't really play the Fallout games. I was just making a joke because Fallout New Vegas is a pretty, I don't want to say a trans video game, because that implies that one, it was made by a trans person, or two, it was made for trans people, when neither of that is the truth. Trans people just really like it for some reason. You know, there's just certain games that have been co-opted by the transgender community, and Fallout New Vegas is one of them. You know, not New Vegas. Yeah, New Vegas, that's what I meant. I confuse it with 76 in my head. Now, games like Celeste don't count because they were made for trans people. Only games that are not for trans people are trans games. Not for trans people, but not made for them. Celeste doesn't count because it was as like an allegory for being transgender. New Vegas counts because I don't think it has anything to do with being transgender. There are a couple things like that in the internet, although I'm a little old, so I don't really know them as well as I used to. You know, back in my day, shit used to be different. Cough. Are you interested in Ratchet and Clank? I've never thought about it, I don't think. So, I guess no. You know, no shade to Ratchet and Clank. It just was never something I went out of my way to look at. And I never had, like, a PlayStation or anything like that growing up, other than the PS4. And the only reason I didn't even get that. That was for my dad. The only thing I played on that was Persona. Alright, let's do this. There we go. I don't love what this is doing, but whatever. Whatever. It'll just have to be like this. Can I? There we go. There we go. This should be fine, hopefully. We can only hope. We can only pray. It'd be really cool if I could use that, and then all the red ones could just go around here. I don't think that'd help, though. I'm out of road. I have no road, and I must build. No, I have no road, and I must build. Uh-oh. Road. Well, I need more road, so I guess I'll take this one. These motherfuckers are so slow at their job. I'm being very rude. I'm being very rude and very mean. Although I wish they could hurry the fuck up so I don't have to hear them anymore. I'm sorry for being mean, but it's true. I think I watched a guy playing the game, watched part of the movie, but I was bored. Banned. My bad. Or I guess his bad. Alright, is the movie good? I know they make a lot of video game movies that aren't so good, so I don't know. Maybe it's just not. Maybe it's just not heat. You know? Maybe it's chill. Alright. We're adding more and more people. This is why it gets hard to go up to 2,000. Because at a point, everything's just pretty. A lot of people. Everything just gets pretty big. For what reason and what purpose? I don't know. Although it seems like it's working pretty well so far. So I guess let's keep it up. I have no idea. I never watched it. I hate intrusive thoughts because what the fuck do you mean I want to kick that random child? I don't think I've ever had that as an intrusive thought. My intrusive thoughts are always like... Let me try and think of one right now, although that's not what they're meant for. I don't know. Well, some kids are annoying, so I feel like I want to kick that child is less of an intrusive thought. But no, I get you. I don't know. I don't really care about them for the most part. I think as a kid, I was a little disturbed when I had them. Like when I was younger, I was like, wow, I can't believe I'm thinking this way. It was one of those things where it's like, it's a would you rather. Would you rather tell your family every thought you've ever thought, or show them your internet history? And I'd be like, oh my god, I'd have to show them my internet history, because there's no way I'd be able to tell them every thought I ever thought. And as I've gotten older, I realized I just don't care. You know, he thinks bad things. We're past that now. Do not care. I've seen what normal people think about. It's mostly football. I don't care. Listen, I've heard what normal people think about. It's mostly football. Alright, so they can keep doing what they're doing. I'll keep doing what I'm doing. If the price of being swag is that occasionally I have to think of a child getting drop kicked, that's the price of being swag. Nothing to do about it. How do I want to do this? Because I'm in a little bit of an impasse. The games of the movies may be ass, but I remember playing one game with my cousin. Oh, and you really liked it. I'm with you. There we go. Let's do this. And then put it here. Yeah, this is probably fine. Go, travel, little red cars. Go, travel, you must, please. I was so young, so could have changed. Maybe. You mean American football? Yeah. Nah, like the intrusive thoughts are like, you should say fuck you to that random lady. Like, I don't care. Fuck that random lady. I don't know her. Fuck that bitch. Okay, I've accidentally created a traffic jam. That's not good. There we go. But no, yeah, I can understand why you'd be bothered for it. I can understand. At a point, I just got so old that I stopped caring anymore. You know, I used to worry that my thoughts were bad, and now I'm at the point where it's like, fuck them, man. I've lived this way my entire life. It's not getting any different now. It's not getting any better. Bugly ball. You can't be rude all the time. Well, you know, but intrusive thoughts aren't like, I should give that lady a rose. Or maybe they are. I don't know. Mine aren't. You know? I'm just unconcerned with the things that I think, because to be honest, I subscribe to the worldview of I don't think it's your thoughts that matter. I think it's the things you choose to do. Which, if you'll allow me to explain, there's this phrase called drunk words, sober thoughts. And it's this idea that anything crazy you say while drunk is just the things that you're thinking while you're sober, but you choose not to say. And it insinuates that, you know, these are the true feelings of someone, and it's a look into their psyche. And personally, I disagree pretty hard, I think. Not with the idea that drunk words are sober thoughts. I think that, you know, it's probably true to an extent. There's a reason it's a phrase. But why am I getting random mail? I think it's what we choose to do that is the actions. It's what we choose to do that defines us, not what we think that we're gonna do, not that, you know, the random thoughts that pop into our heads, not our tendencies, but rather what we choose to do. And I think that's the most important. So I don't give a shit. I just don't care. I think people need to put less stock in the idea that drunk words are sober thoughts, and I think people need to put less stock in the fact if you think that you're gonna punt that fucking newborn baby like a football field, but you choose not to, that doesn't make you a bad person. This is the fucking worst. Oh my god. So I got mail earlier on October 8th. Participate in an anonymous student health survey. And this is just some mail that I've received, that I've gotten, and now people are replying to it with reply all, which is pretty annoying, to be honest. Alright, I'm getting reply all'd by these bunch of fucking apes. Alright, I'm on an emailing list with a bunch of man, if I knew what type of monkeys there were, I'm with a bunch of baboons. Alright? This fucking sucks. I need these people to stop fucking emailing me because they keep hitting reply all. Alright, it's the worst. They're so annoying. Anyways, that was a failure, by the way, because I need to reach 2,000. Which is kind of hard, because I'm not very good at that. I've reached 2,000 one time, and it was in New York City. I did pretty well in Rio, I did pretty well in Mumbai. Let's try Rio de Janeiro. Alright, this seems pretty big. I did pretty well on this last time. So, maybe it'll just be better. When I'm watching something on YouTube, I get ads that I hate to do it, be mostly AI bullshit. Luckily for me, I do have YouTube Premium. It's also my music service, which isn't as lucky for me, but I guess it's whatever. No, ads are the fucking... ads are the worst. If you can manage to find my stream without ads, go ahead. And if you have Amazon Prime, or one of your family members have Amazon Prime, you can subscribe on Twitch for free, which will financially benefit me. Which is good, because your boy is looking for more room decor. Right now, I have a bunch of posters that I haven't really put up yet. I have a bunch of stuff in frames that I haven't put up yet. And so right now, the next two things I want are like a big flag and a banner and like something in my room that provides artificial lighting. So I was thinking fairy lights, but you know, maybe not. I don't really know yet. I want my room to be purple. I think it'd be swag. I think it'd be cool if my room was purple. Alright, how can I do this in such a way that it won't negatively affect me? I guess like this. Okay, that doesn't seem like that good of an idea. Maybe I do this. Yeah, maybe I do that. You know? But no. So right now I'm working on it. I put up some of my posters. I posted it in the Discord, if you believe it. I'll pull it up. Now here's the thing, these posters... Thank you very much, Tony, dude, for getting the Spanish Pikmin. That's the Pikmin that speaks Spanish. But no, I got these posters at MomoCon. They're a lot cooler before I thought about needing to put them up on my wall, and now they just kind of make me hungry. But whatever, that's fine. And I also got these stickers, and I got a little corkboard. This is the headband I got from Universal Studios last weekend, which is pretty swag and pretty cool. I push pinned it to the corkboard. It was a lot harder than you think it would be, but now it's on there. I think it looks good. I have more charms at home, so next time I go, I'll pick it up. I'll fill up the little board. I think it's pretty swag. But yeah. Wow, it's Donkey Kong and Derv. It's Donkey Kong and Derv. But yeah, no, I think it's pretty swag. But no, I want lights. I want a banner. I want a flag. The problem is that I don't know what flag to get. You know what I mean? Because there are two things I think of when I think of like big banners, and it's like a big UGA flag or like a trans flag. I've only ever seen the two. You know? That's not true. I've seen other like college flags is what I mean when I say I've only ever seen the two. You know? I don't know. I need more stuff in my room. I'm working on it though. The problem is that it's all expensive. But there's this cool... The problem is... Let me go on Etsy. Let's pull this up, because I need a second opinion on this. Alright. I need a second opinion. Because, you know, I'd like my room to be swag. I'd like my room to be cool. It's not here. Also, this isn't the right one. Metaphor Fantasia banner. Tapestry. Come on, find it. There it is. You know, so I could put this above my bed. It's like a cool size. You know? But the thing is, right? It's a little lame. Like, I love Metaphor. It's probably my favorite game of all time. But I don't know if this is swag. You know what I mean? I don't know if this is cool. I don't know if I want to put this above my bed. You know what I mean? It's kind of wide enough, I guess, a little bit. So I was thinking about doing something else, but I can't find anything else. There's nothing else. It's all like banners and pendants, and I was looking on Etsy for it. I can't find nothing. So that's my problem. Right now, I'm looking for lights and things to put on my room to make it look different, and I'm looking for big things to put on my wall. Unfortunately, those are a little bit harder to find than the posters I just have from conventions. But no, my room is looking cooler, which is cool. Big fan of my room looking nice. I think it's pretty swag, I guess, but that's just me. Okay, to be honest, fuck this. We'll just do that. I don't want to do that though. Let's do a roundabout right here. Boom, bam, bam. Yeah, that looks a little better. But no, my room's gonna look so swag. It's gonna look so cool, I hope. I have a little poster. No, that's not true. I have a little whiteboard now that I keep track of my days on, which I think is kind of dope. It makes me seem more, what's the term? Put together. It helps me keep track, which I think is... Are you fucking serious? What's this? What am I meant to do here? Fuck it, I guess. I don't know what to do there. I don't know what to do with that one. We serious? I'm slowly dying. Are you for real again? I could just do this. You know, fuck that. Oh, no. This is fine. I don't love what they're doing here, but this is probably okay. I hope. Maybe. It doesn't give the vibe of it's gonna be okay, but I hope it will be. The problem is that they gotta get all the way through here. What I could do is put a bridge, except for the fact that I can't. Monkey Kong is a real character in the TV show. I've never seen it in the TV shows. I'm not a big TV guy, I'll be honest. I used to watch a lot of TV, but now I'm a little bit more of a movie dude. And by a little bit, I mean I'm so much more of a movie dude, it's kind of crazy. I do not be watching TV. I've seen like the first 11 episodes of Abbott Elementary, and like it's cool, but it's not like crazy. You know what I mean? Like if I want to watch something funny, I can watch something else. It's also kind of cringe. It's hard to get through a TV show that's like so cringe sometimes. Not cringe in the bad way, because it's a very good show. But you know, it's like when you watch The Office and there's Michael Scott there, and he's like, I'm Michael Scott. I think it'll be a good idea to tell a bunch of kids that I'm not actually paying for their college tuition. And it's like, ew, I don't want to do that. But it's like that every episode with the same woman. You know? And it's only been 11 episodes. It's so hard to get through. I got 3 notifications from my friend. She just joined Robinhood, and so far all of her stocks are up. Woohoo. And people are putting condolences in the group me. It is funny. Are they gonna post about I wonder if they're gonna repost about the volleyball game, because they did that, and then the person mentioned their family member passing away, and so now it's just a bunch of hearts and like, oh yeah, you know, it'll be, don't worry about it, and like that's definitely the right option, you know. But also, are people gonna show up to the volleyball game? I don't know if I want people to show up to the volleyball game, because if nobody shows up and I'm there, then it's like chill. But if everybody shows up and I'm there, I kind of have to talk to people, and I'm not really feeling like that today. You know, like people can go fuck themselves. I don't really wanna talk to people right now. Not you guys. I just mean in general. You know. Now I got a fucking YouTube notification. Everybody and their mom's getting me notifications. This is why I normally mute it. But if I mute it, I won't be able to keep up with what's going on. If I get like an email that's like super important, you know, I won't be able to know about it. I'll be thinking, Moo, why would you get an important email? Because I scheduled my test. Originally my test is next Tuesday, but now it's next Wednesday. And the reason why is because next Tuesday I'm going to be in England. The old UK, as some people might say. Alright, forcing all of them to go through here seems a little much. This is going to overload the system, 100%. The problem is that I can't go over the top one. That's so cringe. You can't go over mountains. What do you mean you can't go over? Get over the mountain. Go over the mountain, fuckhead. What's the... Oh, I should not have taken this. There we go. No! How do I want to do this? Because right now it's not going to work. England is my city. I do remember that. It's been such a long time. But now I'm going to go to England. I guess for a lot of it, we don't really have plans. So I was just going to wander around the place where the hotel is. So it seems cool, I guess. You know? It seems kind of dope. But it could also just seem kind of dope because it's not where I'm from, you know? Places are a lot cooler when I'm not from there. Places are really cool when I'm not from there. I'm a big fan of places I haven't been before. Bridge or... I have like 2 bridges. I have so many. But I can't fit a roundabout anywhere, so there's no point. Look at this. I'm gonna put a roundabout here? That's fucking stupid. I could put a roundabout right here. Fuck it. Yeah, why not? There we go. Let's do this. There we go. I hope this is gonna work out. I really need to just get to 2,000, and I'm struggling on 200. I don't know if this is gonna go well, gang. But I'm also like sick. I'm also sick, which is awesome and fun and cool, other than the part where it's not. So that kind of blows chunks, if we're being honest with each other. Not a big fan. But whatever. I can't skip now. I skipped the last one. I skipped the last meeting because I didn't want to go. I didn't feel like going. Alright, when I'm there, the president doesn't care, and when I'm not there, the president gets angry. Alright, that's bad leadership. That makes me not want to go. Alright, that's her fault, not me. But also, I just don't want to go. Maybe I should quit. But if I quit, I won't get it on my resume, and that's kind of lame. And I kind of need the resume to get an internship, so... Real catch-22 there, huh? No road. Okay, I'm broke. There's no road. Theoretically I could do a mini motorway, but that's not gonna work out. Let's try Sunday here. I need 30 road tiles. A mini motorway would be cool, but I need 30 road tiles. It's not really an option. If I can keep these systems separated from each other, that'd actually be really good because it minimizes the traffic flow. I do have a motorway, which might make things better. But everything's working right now. It's a little scuffed, but everything's working right now. And that's just what we're gonna have to believe in. There we go. Put this here. Are gifts free in Discord? Yes, gifts are free in Discord. I think stickers or something might be a premium thing. I know a bunch of people are posting about a new Discord update, which allows them to post their favorite games. That's chill, I guess. I don't know if it's a premium thing because I haven't seen it yet. Also because my Discord client is not legal. It's not illegal, but it's against TOS, that's for sure. You know, fuck Discord. They don't deserve my money, and I won't give them. I want a free service that I pay 0 money to use, and I'm not going to do anything more or anything less, god damn it, and you can't make me. Alright, fuck these guys. Let's do this here. I don't love how close it is. There we go. I'm not paying money for shit. Fuck these guys. Should I build a bridge? It feels like a lot, but I can. Also, I didn't get... There we go. Bridge or tunnel? We go tunnel here. 100%. We might need it in the future. Because these are the 2 islands right now. We have bridges there. We can just move them if we have to. Yes, yes, it's working. No, I love free things. I love not seeing advertisements. It's so good. Although recently YouTube's been shitting the bed. I thought it was an ads thing. Here's the problem with YouTube servers going down. Is because previously what they would do is if you had ad block, what they would do is they would tank the servers for you and make it really hard for you to watch a video if you just had uBlock Origin. Right? And so naturally I thought it was the same thing because YouTube servers were struggling really hard, I think last night or the night before the last night. And I thought it was a me issue, so I uninstalled all my shit and then I reinstalled it and it was like, no, yeah, YouTube's just shit in the bed. So one, fuck YouTube, first of all. I reinstalled all my shit and then I got a different ad blocking thing. So now I'll be even more efficient at not having ads. Alright, it's all part of a game and I'm gonna be the winner. Alright, the thing is, I don't know what to talk about for my interview on Monday. I don't know how to be personable and how to get along with people. You know, whenever anybody likes me, I can't really tell them why, which is both a source of insecurity and also a source of inconvenience, because I don't know what people like about me. Other than my swag, obviously. Other than how cool and funny I am. But in a job interview, that doesn't really get to come out, and they like me anyways. I think every time I've ever had a job interview, they've hired me. The problem is that it's hard to get a job interview. You know, I can lock it in. This is the opposite talking to women to where I can talk to women, but it never really goes anywhere. I need a roundabout right here. That Pikmin is cooking for Tony, dude. Wow. Thank God this isn't the Salmonella Pikmin. That'd be pretty bad. I'm glad you don't have Salmonella, Tony, dude. I'm rooting for you. Alright, you stay safe from foodborne illness. Yeah, I need a roundabout right here. This isn't working. Or a traffic light. I need something. This is neither a traffic light or a roundabout. Can you believe this? Alright, how do I want to do this? Let's do that. Let's do this. Maybe that'll be better. It's like a little mini roundabout. It's a little mini roundabout, so you don't, you know, you can just do stuff, I guess. I don't know. I'm not a fucking civil engineer. Alright, why'd they make this game so damn hard? Oh, they can't get out. Uh-oh, they can't get out. That's not good. Uh-oh. These people can't get out to go to the blues. That's not good. That's very bad. God, if only there was some kind of traffic light or roundabout option that I could put in order to maintain the crossing of traffic. It's a shame that such a thing doesn't exist. It's not even my fucking fault. They didn't give me one last time. Holy shit, why did all the yellow? Not to be like yellowist or anything, but I can't make funny racism adjacent jokes at yellow because I think yellow is like a real color that people use on minorities, and I don't think I'm comfortable with that. Alright, traffic lights. Let's fuck this shit up, gang. We put a traffic light right there. We put a traffic light. It doesn't seem like anywhere else is particularly backed up. This isn't great, but it could be worse. Let's see. We could put more. We could put a motorway around here. If I do this. I do that. Traffic light right here. I think it's possible. I think it's possible. I think this might be the move. There we go. Look at them go. Look at all these blue cars go. It's working out so well. Other than where it's not. But if you ignore that part, yeah, it's going. Okay, it's not going very well. Hold on. We're on the verge of shutting down. What the fuck? This sucks. This sucks. I didn't get a fucking traffic. I didn't get a traffic light. I didn't get a roundabout, and then I get eat shit because I can't do anything. When you're in the UK, you should not go to Birmingham. I don't think I plan to go to Birmingham, so that's not that too hard of an issue. Although, why? You know, why wouldn't I go to Birmingham? You can make a Lego joke. What would a Lego joke be? I have plans for a Lego stream at some point. I have a big Mini Cooper, which is an oxymoron, I understand. It's sitting in the closet. I just haven't gotten around to it yet, because it's like 1,000 pieces. And if you watch any other Lego streams, I think the biggest one was like Thor, and that was 500 pieces, and it took like 3 hours. And I'm not ready to stream that long yet. Alright, I'm so busy, I don't even have time to go to the doctor. I need to go to the doctor for something that I feel uncomfortable bringing up on stream. It's my dick. It's green. That's not true. That's not true. But it is vaguely gross, so I don't want to bring it up. It's actually blue. It's blue. And I want to go to the doctor for it. My toenails have sprouted. There are 5 toenails on one toe. I can't bring it up. It's too embarrassing. Anyways, I'm sorry. I'll stop making up fake illnesses that aren't real. But I'd like to go to the doctor for it. Keep that to yourself. I'm sorry. I'll stop making up fake illnesses. All of it was fake, by the way. Although it's true, I don't want to bring it up on stream. I need to go to the doctor, but I'm doing something this Saturday, and on Monday I have a bunch of shit. So it's not like I could go home on Saturday. Well, I could. It just be annoying. That's how I'm feeling. Me when my penis is green. That's me when my penis is green. It's a debilitating illness, yeah. It's moldy. No. That's a gross thought. I'll stop talking about it. Which is, to be clear, it's not. But no, I have a bunch of shit going on. Then I'm going to England, so I don't really have a lot of free time. I gotta do taxes and stuff as well this weekend. There's a big tax project, and we did it wrong. That's not true. Let me clarify. When I say we did it wrong, everybody other than me and one person did it wrong. There are 6 groups. There are 6 people in one group, and this one girl told us to do various stuff, and so we all did our own documents. And it turns out the only documents that fucking mattered were the ones that I did and the ones that the girl did. So in essence, I need to do more work despite the fact that I've done literally everything right. Mr. Cow's got main character syndrome? That's literally not true. Well, it is true, but it's not what I'm talking about. Alright, the 3 forms that I completed were things that we did need to do, but the forms that almost everyone else did not need to do. They did not need to do that. They're the wrong form. So I'm doing double the work. I'm doing double the submitted work of everybody else. Everybody else also did work, but it was fake work because it didn't end up mattering to anything. So doesn't count. Alright, fuck it. Let's make a big ol' roundabout right here. Bitch. There we go. Now let's get rid of it. If I put one right here, how's this gonna work? Stop emailing me! Oh my god, it's the same fucking morons. They're all stupid. This is meant to be like a good college. This is meant to be a good college. Alright, people are meant to come here and be like, wow, I'm here for my academics. Okay? How the fuck did I get like 40 baboons in my goddamn email? Alright? God, it's so fucking annoying. I can't show you. Holy shit, how do I mute this fucking conversation? I don't want emails. Do I block it? I hate this. I hate this so fucking much. Because I don't use an email app. Alright? I should never have to mute anyone on my goddamn email because you should never be sending me emails if I don't want you to send me emails in the first place. God damn it. There's no button that just says mute. They all have these dumbass, fuck ass little icons on them. You know? What the fuck does the flag mean? I don't need the flag. Delete, archive, move, copy, unread, categorize, snooze. Snooze forever. I never block. How do I block this? Does it block everybody? The issue is that a new person fucking sends every time. If I block it, it doesn't matter. Alright, let's snooze until next week, people. We'll never know. I'll get all the emails next week. I'll be back again. Thank you very much, Tony Dude, for redeeming a... Wait, that isn't an uncommon Pikmin. That's a guy. That's a strange Chinese man. But speaking of, that's racist. I was gonna mention that I met a new person who is Asian, but I don't think I'm pretty sure she's Korean, so that was very racist. I'd like to apologize. I met a new person, and I'll never see her again. It's weird. I don't like hanging out with people I'll never see again. Which, It's a weird sentiment, I think, for some people. Some people don't really understand, but like, there's no point in me getting to know you if I'll never see you again. You know what I mean? So like, don't talk to me. Oh, let's do this, maybe. I don't love how this works, but I only have so many options. Yeah. But no, when I went to my friend's boyfriend's recreational soccer game. Yeah. And I met a new person and I'll never talk to her again. It's weird. I don't like it. I spent too much of my time getting to like know her as an individual so that I can be polite and so that we can have a conversation, and now it's worth nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what was the point? Maybe that antisocial. Maybe that antisocial personality is really coming out. I don't know, I've definitely become more antisocial since I started college. And in my defense, fucking everybody here is the same goddamn generic person copy pasted. Ooh. I love Republican ideals. I love to go to church. I'm white. I have dirty blonde or brown hair. Did you see the latest football game? It's the same people every time. It's like playing The Sims, but if you made like 1 million people and they were all uncreative. Alright? And, and then you have like a slew of quiet Asian women. I don't know, they could be crazy as fuck. I never hear what they're talking about because they all speak at a decibel register of like -4 million. And those are that's like 60% of UGA. That's like 60% of UGA. Just quiet people, and like, I don't know, if you went into a character customizer and you didn't change anything and you just like did and you just went ahead, like you didn't customize your character at all, which is a little mean. I'm being a little mean. I'm sorry, people of University of Georgia. I wouldn't like to apologize, but I do recognize I'm being mean. I'm sorry. You know, I'm just jealous because I don't go to Europe for vacation. What can I say? It's a me thing. It's a jealousy thing. Oh, this is actually a perfect time for a stoplight. Right here. The problem is there we go. Yeah, this is fine. This is probably great. This is probably definitely gonna work out. There's no way that this goes poorly at all. Other than the part where this goes poorly. But if you ignore that part, there's no way this goes poorly at all. Yeah, this is working out. Ideally, I'd like it if they could just go around, which is something I can do, actually, so I'm just gonna do that. The bridges are so unflinching in this game. I don't know the word for it. They're so, like, static. You can't do anything fun with the bridges. You can't, like, have a bridge with 2 exits. That's not true. You can't have a bridge with 3 exits. I realize that every bridge has 2 exits because how do you get on and off the bridge? But, you know, you get it. You understand. You're picking up what I'm putting down. Surely. Don't call me Shirley. But so far, things are going pretty well. We're going to pick up the motorway here because motorways are key for late game advancement. You know, I don't love how traffic heavy this is. So we can put that here, and now everything goes really well. You take the left, and then it switches, and then we just do this. I think this is going to go very well. I think the cycle is pretty good, so as long as nothing crazy happens, we'll be fine. Speaking of something crazy, I don't have enough hangers. Which is so mundane, it wraps around to being crazy. How do you not have enough hangers? I don't know. I just don't have them. I wish I did, trust me. Trust me, there's no one who wished I had enough hangers more than I do. So now I just have a bunch of shirts I'm keeping in my drawer. Whatever, fuck it. Fuck, god damn it. I finally washed my Halloween hoodie that I got last weekend. It could have been something. It could have been something terrible. Yeah, I finally washed my hoodie. I've been wearing it for 4 years. No, but I got it last weekend when I went to Florida. So I have it now. I might wear it. because the game I'm going to is a blackout, so we all need to wear black, which is cringe. But whatever. I don't really have that big of a problem with it. Actually, I do. It's 71 outside, and like, I know that the tournament is inside, but like, it's hot. You know what I mean? It's hot out here. Let's not play games. Other than this game I'm playing right now. So far, this is going pretty well. I actually like what I'm doing here quite a lot. Other than this, I could do a lot better without this, but I'm gonna be honest, there's only so much I can really do here about that. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Things are changing. Things are changing. We need... No, this is fine. Why am I getting Twitch notifications? We think you'll like this? I get Twitch notifications every day around 4, because that's the time I'm on Twitch to get ready to go live. I'm gonna be honest, fuck you. I don't need this. I don't need Twitch notifications. I'm streaming right now. Why are you telling me to watch somebody? I'm streaming. You want me to steal their content? To siphon it from them? I guess I can do that, but I'd rather not. It's some weeb guy. I'm not gonna say his name. No free promotion. No free promotion. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm a little worried about this intersection. I don't want to crowd it, but I also don't love what's happening here either. Oh, I'm a genius. And what if we do this? No, what if we do that? And then we do that. Oh. Oh, I'm a genius. Alright, let me be clear. I'm so good at this. This is bad, actually. What the fuck? What's going on? They can't make it across. It's too hard for them. Do I have roundabout here? I don't know if a roundabout helps. I'll pick up the motorway. I don't know what place a roundabout would help right now, other than probably right there. Other than that one place where it would definitely help, I don't know where it would help right now, so I'm not gonna do it. Oh, it's so crowded that white people can't get to the job. White people can't get to work. No, that's bad. I don't love this, especially because I don't have a roundabout. God, if only I was offered a roundabout. Shame such a thing, and it hasn't happened. Okay, let's do this and that. Actually, let's do this. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, yes. Yeah, this definitely needs a traffic light. And this definitely needs something, because this isn't working. I could do this. I could put a bridge on the outer way. It'd be a little scuffed, but it might be what has to be done. Where am I? I'm at Reykjavik? God, if only I knew where the fuck that was. I could look it up and then I could steal their real road design. There we go, let's just do that. And so now they can go. They can go here. It'll be crazy. Traffic light. Alright, what's happening here? Traffic light. Well. Where are you going? Here? Fuck. Traffic light. Yes, yes. Go. If you need faster commutes, go somewhere else, man. This might be the time to use the mini motorway. If I go here and I go like no, it needs to be out. It needs to be out. It can't. If I put a motorway right here, I want to be able to put it right here. And now all of the white cars can kind of break against the river. Okay, this doesn't seem so bad. I don't love it, but it doesn't seem so bad. You know, we could put this here, and that'd straighten traffic a little bit. Or not. Fuck me, I guess. Why are you all going the same directions? Whatever. Yes, yes, it's working. Maybe. I don't know. Things still aren't going too hot, but it looks like it's working. What the fuck? Oh, we're good. Traffic lights or roundabout? Traffic lights. I feel like we might need more roundabouts, but the issue right now is just that there's no room. Oh, this is fine. Cause I got a couple white cars right over here. This is fine. This will take care of these three. All right, this is phenomenal. The problem is this guy right here. It's just not cooperating with everybody. No, this is fine. I don't love what's happening here, but it is fine. We're gonna move these guys over here. You might be thinking, why? It's to consolidate the neighborhood. Because now, traffic light. Gotcha, bitch. Gotcha, bitch. Traffic light time. Oh, I don't love this. Boom, boom. We put them on this side road here, and so now there are not that many issues. Why are they all going over here? We have pinks going here. We don't need your help. Alright? If you're here, go there. Alright? Right next to you. Why are you going that direction? There's no point. For what purpose would you do such a thing? Other than greed. There we go. Let's do that here. Bro, turn around. Turn around. Go. I don't know if this is gonna help me. God damn it. God damn it. This isn't working out. 735 commuters. How the fuck do people get 2,000? Look at that. Unable to load. Oh, that's not good. What do you mean unable to load leaderboard? I'm in the bottom 50%. Damn. That's not good. Alright. Is my internet doing fine? I hope it is. I hope my internet is doing okay. What do you mean you can't load the classic leaderboard? What does that mean? Alright, fuck it. You know what? It might be time. Holy shit. Whatever. They're just messaging. What am I looking for? Mini Motorways 2000 guide. From traffic jams to smooth sailing. Alright, what are we looking at here? 8 minutes and 25 seconds.
I have been playing quite a bit of Mini Motorways in my free time. It's actually one of the few games I've spent my free time on in the past few years, so I figured I'd make this video to share with you some secrets. Number 1, you don't have to connect every house immediately. But generally, buildings can request as many cars as there are on the map, so eventually you need every car possible. This tip is especially important in expert mode where you can't remove roads later. So at the start, only connect houses when you really need to. Once things start blowing up, then you want to try and get as many houses connected as possible.
Oh.
Keep in mind though, like Tetris, defeat is inevitable. Glory lies in how spectacular your defeat is in this game. Tip number 2, not every house of a color.
Okay, well that said 1,524, but I need help going to 2,000. So that doesn't help me.
Needs to be connected to every destination of that color. When I first started playing, I kind of assumed that all red houses needed to be connected to all the red buildings. This just causes a bunch of unnecessary intersections and jams. Depending on distance, a building only needs a certain number of houses to keep it serviced. If it's really close, 2 or 3 houses will do. Medium distance, maybe 4 to 6. In fact, too many houses connected to a destination coming in from multiple angles can cause jams, even if they're all red cars going to a single red building. Smooth flow is often more important than sheer quantity of cars. Number 3. When a building calls for a car, it calls the nearest available one by travel distance. It's not random. It's something when I first started playing, I wasn't too sure how the system decided which car was being sent to which building, but when a building calls for a car, it doesn't measure the distance as the crow flies, as in a straight line. It uses the shortest route to source a car. This is especially notable when you're using motorways. I first thought houses further away would be ignored, and I wouldn't be able to clear up an intersection or something like that. But if a motorway provides a direct road from a bunch of houses to a destination, it often is considered closer than other houses that are geographically closer. So building a motorway to further away houses, that building might actually start prioritizing those further away houses as long as the travel distance points to place. Outside of certain challenges. Number 4. Bridges and motorways don't have a maximum distance, but
Well,
bridge tiles still
bridges
take
have
road
road
points to
tiles,
place. Outside
so
of certain
kind of.
challenges, motorways can span the entire map without costing anything extra. Just stretch it across and it's fine. Also, the bridges that you get are only needed to cross the threshold from land to water. Once on the water, you can draw the bridge as long and windy as you like. It costs
Yep.
road tiles, but the bridge itself can be any length and pretty much any shape. You just
Okay.
can't have any intersections, so no intersections on bridges. But besides
Yeah.
that, as long as you like. Tip number 5. It's okay to destroy and rebuild your
Holy
entire
shit.
city after getting more stuff, as long as you're not in expert mode. In classic mode and in most challenges, you can delete anything and get it back.
Oh, I
Once the city
forgot
gets to a
to do
certain
that.
size, not only does its needs change, you have more tools at your disposal. More bridges, motorways, roundabouts, and traffic lights. It's okay to pause the game and redesign the whole thing if you want. Probably not best to do as the city is already gridlocked, but if you're like halfway through a challenge or halfway through building up your city, it might be best to just demolish everything and rebuild it from scratch because your houses just pop up wherever they like. But tip number 6 is a warning to this one. And tip 6 is, if it's possible, it's best to place new infrastructure before deleting any old infrastructure.
I know. I know
Tip
that
number
one.
7. Houses are always flexible. In expert
I
mode,
know
you
that.
can't remove anything after a bit of time passes. Things can't spawn where you've already placed things. The gain is, of course,
I'm
balanced.
not
so that
doing this. I'm not doing this. I'm sure this is optimal, but I'm not willing to fucking put the entire fucking ecosystem road. I can't do it. Alright, so don't connect everything at once. That's what he said. So fuck this. No, I wanted to put a blanket over my legs like Charles Xavier. Holy shit, it worked. I can't believe it. I'm learning already. Alright, I'm gonna go Charles Xavier this shit. Had to go grab it. Had to go get it. I'm hungry. I'm hungry as fuck. I don't know what to eat before I go to the volleyball game. I'm taking suggestions. Alright, as long as it's not like dairy. So I guess I'm not taking suggestions, huh? Because beggars can't be choosers. I don't understand why. No, that's not true. I don't understand. Eat miscellaneous. I don't know how I do that. Yeah, I only need one. I only need one card here. Yeah, it's working out. I'm kind of a genius. I guess I'll get more than one. I'm dying. But no, I'm hungry as fuck. I had a muffin today, and that was my food. So I probably need to eat before I go. The problem is I don't know where I'm going. It's at like a certain place because it's a sport, so it needs to go to the sports stadium. I don't know where the stadium is. I did get tips on parking though. That's pretty cool. Alright, a little worried about this, but I think we're keeping up. Everything's going so well. I'm using my ideas. I'm using all of the cool things I learned. We have 2 bridges. We have 3 bridges. Let's go 2 traffic lights here. Let's pick up a variety of things. We don't need this. Yep. I don't love what's happening here. I don't love it, but it'll probably be okay. Man, I'm tired. I'm also sick. This sucks. Oh well, at least I'll have a little bit of a break. Fuck, do I have homework due today? No, if I have homework due today, I'm not fucking doing this shit. You've got to be kidding me. Oh, this is serious. Because by the time I get back, it's gonna be like 10 p.m. I don't want to do fucking my homework at 10 p.m. There's no way. I don't have English. I don't have accounting homework. I don't take an English class. So that's not that big of a deal. Hold up, this is serious. What's the day? The 17th? It won't show me my due dates. The 20th? 20th? The 20th. God is good. Amen. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Let's get you back to the video game. We're good. We're chilling. Again, I would love to show you my school stuff. Problem is just, you know, it does dox me. How do I want to get these guys to here? Because I don't want to overload this road more than I already have to. Oh. Ah. Fuck it, whatever. Fuck Fuck it, whatever, we're chilling. We're big chilling. Not that big of a deal. Ooh, the problem is that this is gonna call for that, and then this is gonna have to call for this. Right? Are you going to this one? I'd like a bridge. Okay, I'm not an expert. This is fine. This is more than fine. This is no big deal. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have made this. Maybe I made a deep, tragic mistake that I can't make my way out of. That'd be a bummer. That'd be upsetting. Alright, how do I want this to happen? Let's do this, let's do this, let's do that. Blue. And then we do that, and we put this on here. Alright, and then we do this. What the fuck is this? What do you mean I can't? What do you mean I can't do anything there? What the fuck does that mean? I can't connect? It's against the rules? You're against the rules. There we go. What's the Logan Paul quote? What's poppin', low gangsters? I did not have sex with that woman. Nope, that's Bill Clinton. I don't know. Logan, I'm so sorry for scamming literally everybody and all of my fans. Sorry. Yeah, you definitely did that one. I'm kidding. He'd never apologize. I'm just kidding. He'd never apologize for his actions. Get real. Get real. Alright, looking good so far. Not a fan with all the yellows needed for the circle, but whatever, that's fine. To be honest, I'm a little worried about this becoming backed up. So let's start splitting a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there we go. I hate this. Boom. There we go. Maybe ideally some people go through here. No, they're not gonna call those ones. This one isn't gonna call that one. Let's go motorway here because we have a bunch of traffic lights. Is there anything that's getting like busy? Anything that's getting clogged? Doesn't look like it. Does not look like it. Help, it's happening oh, I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment. That's all I remember. I barely even watched that apology video. I remember I was who the fuck is this guy? I'm gonna be so pissed. I'm gonna be so pissed if this is the fucking email shit from earlier. It's the email shit from earlier! Dude! Why? Oh my god! I hope these people fucking fall off of a cliff. What does archiving a message mean? That doesn't mean anything. I can't fucking block everybody on this goddamn list. Stop sending me an email. Stop it! What do I do? This is the worst. I hate these people. I'm on like a list or something for some reason. I don't know why. The problem is that when they send a fucking email to the list, they send it to everyone. A little worried about this, but I guess we can connect. Boo! Are you serious? Boo! Alright, fuck it, whatever. It costs one road, one motorway. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen. Roundabout or road tiles? Well, I'll take a roundabout. Is there any place that's getting clogged now? Things are actually going so well. I'm so glad that I've learned and grown. I've advanced. You know, I'm kind of like an AI in that way. I'm like a chat GPT. You can ask me any question and I'll definitely give you an answer. Holy shit. What the fuck? They're in line at the volleyball game right now. The game starts in 3 hours. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What? Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go right now. Is that crazy? It said the first 30 people get free food. Maybe I should go. Maybe I should go right now. Is that crazy? Because she just got there. She just texted. Feel free to. Dude, do I really want to be there for that long? No. I do. If I sit courtside, that'd be badass, though. And I get free food. It's probably just Chick-fil-A. Will a single Chick-fil-A sandwich assuage me? I don't know. I like free food. And I get a t-shirt. Wait, there's no parking until after 4. Until after 5. I can't go even if I want. I could pay. I could pay for parking. What the fuck? First 30 fans. First 30 UGA students get to sit courtside. I want to sit courtside. No, I don't. I don't care. What does it mean? It's free. You know, you don't have seats. I'm not paying for a ticket. I'm not paying for a seat. I get to sit anywhere I want. Just found out that touching that makes that noise. Should I just go? It starts in 7 hours. Nope, it starts in 3 hours. Free food 3 hours from now while I'm already hungry is crazy. Is there a drive-thru on the way? No. If I go now, grab food, and then finish the food while I'm driving, that's a risk. You shouldn't eat and drive. That's distracted driving. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about distracted driving a little bit. You know, I like to drive distracted from time to time. Who gets free food? Is it first 30 or first 1,000 fans? I'm looking, by the way. The first 30 fans get food. The first 1,000 get a t-shirt and free food. You know what? Fuck it, I guess. Let's fuck it, we ball. I can't bring a bag, which sucks, by the way. Last time I went to their dumbass NCAA soccer game, I couldn't bring a bag. But I can fit a power bank and my AirPods and my wallet and shit. And my shorts. Yeah, fuck it, I guess, right? Why not? Maybe. I guess I'll get going. The fuck? Sure. Whatever. I'm dying. Ooh, it's gonna be so... I'm gonna take a single picture and be like, I'm so glad I came, and then not give a shit. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. I hope I have a good time at this fucking volleyball game. You have a good one, and I can't wait to play Stardew Valley tomorrow. Bye bye.